Hello, folks. I just want to read to you about this date that I stopped the eating and drinking. It starts today. Starts today. Sadly, starts today. Um, yeah, definitely starts today. Sadly, can't do much about it. I was gonna try and stretch it till January 1st, but I can't. I literally can't. I'm shaking. I'm going for a stool twice. I'm shaking. I'm feeling gloomy 3 times. Um, So this is what's in my diary, my presser diary, which is gonna be a book that I put on Amazon. It says here 7:30 p.m. approximately Wednesday, 17th of 17th of December 2025, 17th of the 12th 2025. Healing myself from room room and feed myself spiritually foods through tapping my feet, eat eat dinner at 10 past 6 p.m. Woke up about 9:30 a.m. Food and weed at 7:36 p.m. Second second attempt, final meal attempt that was today, as well as earlier one 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 and a quarter bar of my Mrs. Molly's white chocolate and for spiritually and for you spiritually. So yeah, even now my body's fluctuating. It's fluctuating. And I can't afford to boom again. I can't keep booming again, or my body's gonna get really sick and tired of it. God has been revealing to me. My body's gonna get really sick and tired of the booming. My body's gonna get sick and tired of booming, and I can't keep booming again. You've got to understand that I can't keep going on with this eating malarkey and this constant eating. It's part of the end times revelations, it's marking revelations, the whole revelation where the Antichrist says where the mark of the beast so you can't buy or sell. And on top of that, in Genesis when Adam and Eve ate the fruit, it was forbidden. It was forbidden fruit, Adam and Eve, fruit the forbidden fruit, Adam and Eve, from Adam and Eve, the forbidden fruit. And there's been a lot of things happening as well. I was going to talk about it to you yesterday and say I was going to go back on eating. Yesterday I was going to tell you I was going to go back on eating, but I didn't. I forgot. God didn't make me forget to tell you. But I'm actually going back into not eating and drinking now. The Holy Spirit's been with me all along. Holy Spirit altar as well. And on top of that, you saw there with my letter with the government with MP. You saw my letter there with MP Natasha MP um filing filing a lawsuit or suit on eventually on NHS. I'm going to try and get them into custody in jail for actually forcing me with injections and medications, saying to me that I need the injections, need to force injections. So yeah, with that, so yeah, with that, I'm going to, yeah, so yeah, it's gonna be tough because it's not gonna be tough, but it's just a case of just people not listening. It's getting people not listening, listening while they're gonna be dying. And When I get to 40, when I get to about 40, when I get to about 40, it's gonna happen about, let's just say 40, let's just say 40, let's say 40, let's narrow it down, Mine started at 28, but God gave me some graces to just narrow it out and go through it without me physically stopping there. Now, the Holy Spirit ulters on there, and then God is going to voice it to me to say, don't eat, don't eat, don't eat, don't eat. With that, I'm going to be saying, I think God is going to narrow it off. Yeah, God is saying 40 is cut off age is gonna be to me, and I'm thinking it through with God as well. 40 is gonna be cut off age. Where people are gonna be starting to react to their food if they don't listen to me. 40, age of 40, so they're either gonna have a heart attack, or they're gonna die instantly without realizing it. Because it's always been 40. I was very I was when I before when I was 35, I realized something was gonna happen. I knew something was gonna happen to me anyway. I knew something was happening by the age of 35. I knew something was happening to me. If everybody's going through it by the age of 40, I realized that and not just that my friend Maria Khan a while back says that she's still an old friend of mine that not in contact with at the moment. She said that she said that she saw her friend she saw someone had a massive heart attack. It was terrible. She was saying that person was 40. So I've heard of stories like that. Even before I reached 40, I started to see things that people going through before I was 40, and realizing that I started to see that started to notice something that at the age of 40, something's gonna happen for you to live on forevermore. And with that, I said um I said to myself that I'm 35 now. At least 35, I know I knew I had to do something. But at least 35, I knew I had to do something. So I made sure I was doing the right thing. I was exercising. I was doing the right thing. I was doing doing my eating right, my right food, my healthy eating. I was on a peak. I was at a peak. I was at a peak physique in my life where I was gaining. I was gaining muscle on my stomach. I was gaining six pack. I was gaining six pack on my stomach. And it's very easy to do as well. I was getting six pack on my stomach. And with that, I was eating I was drinking things like carrot juice, good for the eyes. They say I was doing all the right things, everything. I was having omega 3 fish oil for my eyes. I was having the most healthiest foods of all time. I was on peak tropical peak physique. I was having molasses as a multivitamin. Because if you had if you had like the supplements the tablet in the bottle, they weren't really as healthy. I was studying nutrition as well. I was peak. I'm a prime physique, and then this war came down on me by about 28, by about in 2011, it's 2011 really restarting, which when when I was 28. But I'm 29, and year in, year out, all the way to now, it's been going viciously starts to be pushed, I have to be pushed every move that I make with my body of eating and drinking. Right, this is my last drink, my last emoji is my last drink I'll drink. And I'm drinking it today at 10 o'clock, 10 or 10 past 10. In fact, it's gonna be about. I'm gonna make it 10 o'clock. 10 o'clock. 10 o'clock straight. 10 o'clock straight. I'm gonna do 10 o'clock straight because half of it, quarter of it is already gone. I'm gonna finish it all up in one go, and after no more drinking or eating after that period. From today, it starts today, and I'm gonna carry with my other days that have there that I've counted on the titles which I've got here. So the title is called the title is called Guess What? Godhead is still at work in me, in you, girlfriends. Let's get real. Days gone by, and you know how I mentioned my days already. You know how I mentioned my days already. So that's what I was gonna do. And you know the days already by now. You just look at the previous video previously, you see when my days gone by. And with that, in the description, I said a few things that are happening that are quite serious, and this is it. This is it, and it's two serious things. Then the parliamentary looking into my case of the NHS slam, and I've always said I'm gonna arrest them. The slam NHS. I've always said that I'm dedicated to that, arresting them and jailing them for life. 4 or 5 years treatment of medical neglect. So 5 years of that. So with that, so with that, so with the so with the so the rest of the snap NHS, that's all the parliamentary one. For the parliamentary, that's going to look into it for me. And the second one is my fasting without food and drink, the eternal fasting. They're the two crucial things happening today. I want to phone them tomorrow. I want to phone the solicitor tomorrow, the government solicitor tomorrow, and find what's going on. It's a separate government solicitor. It's not nothing to do with Natasha. It's a separate government solicitor that's going to look into it, as well as Natasha looking into it as well. So I'm going to call the solicitor about it. Whilst Natasha is going to look into it as well. The advisors for Natasha. So anyway, folks, I got around my piece, and so it's a long video. It was 12 minutes and counting. So folks, I'm gonna go out for now. It's a long video, but the other one's gonna be not much longer. I promise you that. So night walkers, salute, night walker. Hey, no man in the mood as I usually am, but today is really serious, man. I'm gonna be serious about this. So night walker. Hey,